So we're going to get started. Again, one more time for anyone who hasn't heard. Props today. Again, they're not necessary, but if you have them and want to use them, you will use a yoga block, a medium resistance band, and then again, I'm putting these ankle weights around my wrists. They're 2 pounds. And then once you guys have that, grab your mat, take a little sip of water, and then we are going to come to the mat and get started today. The knockoff Birks are coming off. I want to start standing at the back of the mat. I'm going to face the sun. Yeah, that's just what's going to happen today. Okay. Arms are coming up nice and tall right above the ears. Take a big breath in, look up to the ceiling or to the sky. Big breath out, bend the elbows, open up the chest, arch that back a little bit here. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Breathe out. You'll start to curl down, rolling down one vertebrae at a time as if you're stacking the spine one at a time. Down. Hands will come all the way down to the mat. Bend the knees 3 times here, just starting to put weight into the backs of the legs, starting to feel the stretch through the hamstrings and calves, maybe even into the low back here. One more. Straighten the legs here. Let the crown of the head really fall to the floor. Take 3 deep breaths here, and I want you to feel the heels planting down into the mat. Really allow the breath to help you sink into the stretch. Just let this moment bring your mind to your body. Stay present here. Really try to just connect the mind to the body so we can really be focused and be present in our class here. Bending the knees, rolling back up again, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Arms come up nice and tall to the sky. Big breath in, look up. Big breath out, bend the elbows again. Reaching the arms up, breathing in. This time, slowly start to curl down, pulling the belly button into the spine so you can start to feel that connection to the core. Hands come down to the mat. Walk your hands out to a down dog, putting the weight back into the hips and the heels. Again, really feeling that stretch, allowing the crown of the head to fall. We'll lower lift the heels here for 4. Starting to feel that mobility in the ankles, starting to feel the muscles in the feet. For 2. Lift the heels and hold. Right heel sinks down, left knee bends. You can kind of sit into that hip. Roll through the feet and switch for 3. And 3. 2. And 2. Last one to each side. Really use your breath here. Sit into each hip. Feel that stretch. And then reach both those heels back. Take one last little stretch here. And then walk the hands back to the feet. Bend your knees and slowly roll up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Arms come up one more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bend the elbows. Breathing in, the arms come up. Curl down one more time. This time, walking all the way out to a plank position. Opening up through the chest, shoulders are drawing over the wrists. Take 3 big breaths here, pressing the shoulders away, pressing out of the wrists, starting to pull the belly button in. Take that breath. When you breathe out, feel the ribs hug deeper to the center of your body. For 2. And for 1. As you breathe out here, bend your knees, tap them down, tuck the toes under, find a child's pose. Sit the weight back, let the chest sink down in between the legs. Big breath in and out. One more. Beautiful. We'll come back up. So shoulders are over your wrists. Flex your feet here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, again, feel the ribs hugging deeper into your body. Lift the knees. Hold. From here, right leg taps back and extends. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the knee in. Left leg extends. Breathe in, breathe out, bring it back. Breathe in, lengthen, and bend. Lengthen, and bend. The goal here is that those hips aren't moving, they're not lifting, they're not lowering, they're not bouncing. We're really just isolating the leg so that we can pull into the core and the obliques. You're here for 3. Breathe out. For 2. If you feel pressure in the wrist, shift just an inch away. Last one to each side. Extend and bend. Extend and tap the knees down. Tuck the toes under. Take a little stretch back. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. Come back up so that the shoulders are over your wrists. Your knees are under your hips. Flex your feet and take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift the knees and hold. Now, little taps down. Breathe in, breathe out, little lift. Breathe in, breathe out, little lift. If you hear anything, it's my dog. For 7. Hi, love. What you want to do? You wanna do some Pilates? What? Who do you see? 3 more. For 2. You can join. Just ask. Okay, covering me like that, though, is really not cute. Lift the knees, hold here. Little rotation, like your knees are going to spin to the right. Bring the knees down, keep the hover. Little spin to the left and hover. Spin to the right, hover. Spin to the left and hover. For 2. To center. Little twist, use those obliques. Last one to each side. Little twist. Come to center. Little twist. Come to center. Tap the knees down. Tuck under. Woo. Good little warm up for the core. My wrists. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, take that little breath in and out, and then we're going to come back to a tabletop position here. This time, she's going to lay and hang out. This time, we're keeping the toes tucked under. We'll take 4 cat-cow. So start by opening up your chest, arch your back. Breathe in, breathe out, round out through your belly. Like your ribs are being pulled up to the sky. Big breath in. Arch the back, open up through the chest. Breathe out and round out. Breathing in. And breathing out. 3 more here. Really feel that change of extension and flexion. Feel the stretch through the spine. Feel the stretch through the back. Feel the stretch through the belly. Last one here. Find a neutral spine. So you're not arching, we're not rounding, we're nice and long with your back. Your right leg will extend back and hold. Think of really being pulled with that right leg, like I'm pulling that right ankle to the back of your mat. Then from here, take a big breath in, reach that left arm up to your ear. Feel like I'm pulling that left arm towards the front of the mat. Feel like you're being pulled from either side, really lengthening through the spine, through the body. Big breath in, breathe out, bend the elbow, bend the knee. Extend, breathe in and out. Pressing out of that right wrist. Reach and bend. For 7. Press out of that left hip. Try not to let the belly sink down when you extend. Just 3. For 2. Last one. Hold here. Little pulses up from the arm. 8. For 4. 3, 2, and 1. Sweep the arm down. Come down onto the forearms. Hold here. Keep that right leg lifted. Little circles here. 7, 6. Pressing up out of those forearms. 3, 2, reverse your circle. For 7, 6. Keeping the back nice and long, not letting the belly sink down to the mat. For 3, 2, Hold here, flex your foot, draw your heel back to your booty, hamstring curl. Extend for 8 and 7. Press out of that left hip. Try to bring some weight into that right arm. I know that we're getting a little tired here. Press up out of those shoulders for 3, 2. Last one, bend and hold. Little pulses up from that right heel. 10, 9, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg. Pull the knee in. Sit that weight back. Extend through those arms. Good job, guys. We'll go right to the other side. Come up and hold. Shoulders over wrists. Extend your left leg back. Make sure that your left hip isn't starting to pop up. You want to draw that hip down, pull up from the belly, squeeze the ribs together so that you're not just tucking your tailbone under. From here, right leg, right arm extends bicep to ear. Hold. Feel like you're being pulled from both directions. Draw the ribs in. Bend and extend. Breathe in and out. For 8. Feel like you're pressing that left hamstring up into the glute. Press up out of that left wrist for 4, 3. Last one, extend, hold. Little pulses up. 8, 7. Draw that thumb up. Draw that left shoulder down the ear. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep it down. Come down onto the forearms. I'm already sweating. It's that damn sun. I love her. Okay, from here, little circles. 8, 7, 6, for 2. Reverse your circle. Little breaths here. Keep the belly button drawing up into the spine. Press up out of those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot. Find the hamstring curl. It's hard not to let the belly sink down once we start to get a little tired, but we have to press up out of that right hip. Make sure the left hip isn't popping up too much. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, bend and hold. We pulse it up. Last 10, 10, 9. Again, feel like you're pressing up into that shelf. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Extend. Good job, guys. Beautiful work here. All right, I want you to come back. We're going to bring the wrists under the shoulders. The last thing we're going to do here in this tabletop position. Flex your feet. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, lift the knees. Press back to that down dog. Come back and hover the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. For 8. Really try to press up out of the palms. Really try to use those arms. Feel the stretch through the backs of the legs. For 3, 2, little hold, and press back to feel that stretch. Let's go right ankle, right hand to left ankle. Take that twist of the spine. And then switch. Go left hand to right ankle. Take that twist. Nice, guys. All right. Come on down to the knees. Grab a little sip of water if you need it. Let's come to a seated position. We'll get into some core work here. I want you to start with your legs out nice and long in front of you. And I want you guys to grab your resistance band if you have one. The resistance band is going to come into an infinity sign. And you're going to bring it around the arches of your feet. Your feet will press down into the mat. Whew, I need to breathe. Hey, no, good girl. It's okay. From here, glutes are under the shoulders, knees are bent, feet are pressing down into the mat. Arms are in front of you. Roll the shoulders down your back. Take a big breath in here. As you breathe out, round out through your stomach. Pull the belly button into your spine. You're squeezing your glutes and then tucking the tailbone under. Curl back about halfway here and hold. From here, start to bring the arms up to your ears. Don't let the chest change. Breathe in. Breathe out, draw the pinkies down. Hi, Lovey. Breathe in, reach the arms up. What? Breathe out. Pull the pinkies down. What is it, Lovey? Lift. Keep that round through the spine. And lower. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Draw deeper from the middle of the belly. Last one. What? Lie down, Boosh. And then slowly lower. Slowly curl back up all the way. Girlie, you gotta move. Can you lie down for me, please? Hey, Georgia, lie down. Good girl. She turns 2 in 3 days, so she's still a puppy. I've only had her for like 6 months. Sorry. Moving on, she just loves to be the center of attention. Arms are in front of you again. Draw the shoulders down your back. Big breath in. As you breathe out, curl back, tuck the tailbone under about halfway, hold here. Same thing where everything will stay still, but the arms will start to draw open. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring those palms back towards each other. Breathe in, open the arms. Breathe out. You're here for 4. Nice and slow here. Really feel that opposition of opening up through the chest, but staying tucked under through that low back. What, boo-boo? I can't. You gotta chill a little bit. The last one here. Open up through the chest. Close and draw yourself back up. Good job. Extend those legs out so that feet are flexed and just kind of pressing away to the very end of the mat. Your hands are going to come in front. Draw your shoulders down your back. Stand up nice and tall. Sit up nice and tall. And then take that little arch out of the low back by just tucking the tailbone under that smallest bit. From here, big breath in. As you breathe out, squeeze the booty, tuck the tailbone under, start to curl back 1 vertebrae at a time. Come all the way down to your shoulder blades. The arms come up right above your shoulders. If you want to bring arms all the way back, biceps to ears, you can. That's a little more challenging. Breathe out, keep the arms to the ears or keep them drawing forward. Slowly peel back up, come all the way to seated, reach forward for the toes. And again, slowly peeling up. Squeezing the booty, tucking the tailbone under, 1 vertebrae at a time, stacking to come down to the mat. Arms are either staying up to the shoulders or pulling back, biceps to ears, curling up, starting from the middle of the belly and reaching forward. You're here for 4. Small movement here. Good, guys. One more. Tuck under, really press those heels down. Keep middle of the back glute down even as you curl up. And take that reach forward. Nice. Hands can come down to the hips. I'm going to scoot forward a little bit more here. This time you're coming all the way down to your back and we'll hold here. Arms are in front of you. Tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze and come back. Arms will turn to palms to face the feet. Big breath in. As you breathe out, press your palms down. Find your upper ab crunch so you're peeling your shoulder blades away, but you're keeping the low back down on the mat. Right knee will come in towards your chest. Press that left heel down. Extend the leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the knee back in. Extend. Breathe in. Breathe out, bend. Keep that leg hovering, that right leg. For 4. Keep reaching with the arms. For 2. Last one. Plant the foot down, bring the arms up, the head comes back. Big breath in. Breathe out, find that upper ab crunch and hold. Left knee pulls in. And extend. And extend, drawing the shoulders down the back, but reaching with those arms. You're here for 4. Press that right heel down. For 2. Last one. Arms come up. Take a big breath in here. Breathe out, curl up and hold. Bring that right knee in. Hold here. Arms go back to the ears as the leg extends. Bend and press. If this feels too much, just keep going with the eggs. Keep going with those eggs and keep the arms still. 3 more. For 2. Last one. Legs come down, arms come up. Big breath in. Breathe out, curl up. Extend, hold. Press, breathe out. For 6. You got it, guys. Middle of the back stays glued down. Just 3. Press that right heel down. Reach with those arms. Last one. Take a little stretch here. Open up those abdominals. Good, guys. All right, I'm going to scoot down a little bit more here. I want you guys to come to a tabletop position. So we're going to bring the legs up. Knees are stacked right over your hips. Your feet are out, hips width distance apart. I can't see anything, but part of me really loves that. Arms come up, wrists are right above the shoulders. Big breath in. As you breathe out, just plug those ribs down. Another big breath in. As you breathe out, press the palms down, curl up, and hold. From here, little pumps up and down. They're intentional lower and lifts. It's not just momentum. It's not just flapping around with the arms. We're reaching forward and lowering and lifting little movements here. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. For 4. And 3. Last 2, keep reaching, keep those shoulders away from the mat. For 1. Bring the hands around the shins, bring the knees into your chest, lower down. Good, guys. Take that little stretch for a second. Then keep those hands around your shins. Curl up into a ball shape. Elbows will come out nice and wide. Extend the legs to the front of the mat. Extend your arms back, biceps to ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Circle. Draw the knees back into your chest. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, circle. Knees come in. You're here for 6. Try and hold that extension first. 3. Keep middle of the back down. Last one, shoulder blades stay lifted. And lower down. Nice, guys. Bring the legs up to the ceiling. Find external rotation here and then bring those arms down by your side. Big breath in. As you breathe out, again, the ribs sink down into the mat. Middle of the back is pressing into the mat. Find a little bit of resistance in your band. Breathe in as you start to lower the legs. Breathe out as they start to lift. Breathe in as you lower. Breathe out. as you lift. Finding a little bit of constant tension in the band, keeping the back glued down to the mat. Make the motion smaller or bend the knees if you just feel this in your hip flexors. Try to connect to those outer thighs and inner thighs. That's going to help take away some of that connection to the hips, to the low back. Last 3 here. You got it. Take your time. Use your breath. For 2. Last one. Lower the legs to where you can hold. Little pulses out. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Woo. Good job, guys. All right, we're going to take that band off of the feet. Bring the feet down for a second. I want to take a stretch here. Let the knees come to tabletop and let the knees fall to the left. Look over to the right. Take a stretch through your spine. Feel that moment of lengthen, twist. Big breath in and out. Then come back to center. Let the knees fall to the right. Look to the left. Taking that opposite stretch. Big breath in and out. And then come back to center. Hands come around the shins. Curl up into a ball shape again here and hold. Right leg will come up to the ceiling. Hands will both come over just that left knee. Start to lower the right leg and lift. You'll flex to lower. Breathe in. Point to lift. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. If you want to make this more challenging, you can choose to bring the arms away from that left shin. For 4. Keep the shoulders drawing down your back. 3. For 2. Last one. Lower the leg. Bring it to tabletop or pull that knee into the shin. Extend and lift. Breathe in and lower. Breathe out and lift. Keeping middle of the back down. And if you want to take those arms away and bring that right leg to tabletop like I am, you can add that extra little challenge. Listen to your body. I always want you guys to feel like you're challenging yourself, but not at the expense of your form. Your form will always be more important, and you can always challenge yourself if you're keeping your form. For 2. Last one here. Bring it to tabletop. Hands come around the shins. Draw the knees into your chest. Good job, guys. All right, bring those legs to tabletop. Arms come up nice and tall right over the shoulders. This time you'll breathe in. As you breathe in, the legs will straighten away from you. The arms will extend back to your ears. Breathe out, bend the knees, bring the arms back up over your shoulders. Breathe in, extend. Breathe in, bend. Keeping middle of the back and head, neck, and shoulders down. For 5. Again, make range of motion smaller if those hips are clicking. You will build the strength over time and you will get to a point where you do not feel that sensation anymore. Last 2, you got it, guys. We're in it together. Last one, extend the arms and the legs. Hold. Just the knees come in. For 3, you got it. 2. Pull the knees to tabletop. Hold. Arms sweep down. And up. For 2. Last one. Reach the arms back. Bring the hands around the shins. Pull the knees into your chest. Good job, guys. Slowly, let's roll up to seated. I want you guys to come. We're going to do one little series on your side. I want you guys to grab. So I'm going to take off my ankle weights. If you want to take off your ankle weights or your wrist weights, whatever you got on, go ahead and take them off. I'm going to use my resistance band now, and this is actually going to go around my arms. I want to come to a seated position. That's not what that's called. I want to come to a kneeling position. We're going to start just with both the knees down, hips are over. I'm going to come to the middle so I can go into both sides. Starting here, nice and simple. I want you guys to think, I'm just going to turn so you can see my back for a second. I really want you guys to think when we're in this kneeling position that we're not just letting the butt stick out and opening up your chest. You're pressing your hips forward, squeezing your glutes, and then drawing in from the belly here so that we're connected all the way through the body. Your hands are then coming into the resistance band. Arms are going to come out just as wide as your shoulders. Take a big breath in here. Arms are right in front of you at chest height. As you breathe out, arms are reaching up to your ears. Your hips will stick back towards your heels. So I want you to breathe out and in. Out and in. If you want to come to a V with your feet so that your hips are open a little bit more, we can do that. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Try to find that coordination between the upper body and the lower body. For 8. Keep the shoulders drawing down the back even as those arms come up to the ears. Find that opposition. For 3. For 2. Last one. Lift the hips, bring the arms forward, hold. Little pulses out. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit the hips back. From here, hands are going to come around the band, elbows are out wide. Big breath in. Lift the hips, squeeze, come back, lower down. Little lift, squeeze, come back, lower down. For 10, squeeze, lower down. 9, really squeeze and press into those hips. For 5, squeeze those shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift, hold. See if you can squeeze, squeeze. 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Good, guys. Come back so that we're back to our parallel position where I want you to bring your left leg out nice and long. Arms are going to come up nice and tall. Big breath in. Breathe out. Reach up and over to that right side. Squeeze and press the hips forward. Hold. Come back up. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw back up. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. For 7. Squeeze the booty. Really lengthen through the hips. Just for 3. For 2. Last one. Reach and hold. Little pulses up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Woo. Okay. Bring that knee in. Bring that right leg out. Reach up and over. Ew, I'm sorry if you heard that. Arms come up. My neck clearly needed that. Reaching up and over. Squeeze the glutes. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lengthen. Breathe out. For 6. Really use your obliques here. Feel like you're being pulled and squeeze forward at the same time. For 3. For 2. Last one, hold. Little pulses with the arms. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Woo! Good, guys. Span comes down. Knees come down. What are you looking at? All right, arms are going to come out to a T here. Big breath in, squeeze the booty. Breathe out, sit your hips back to your heels halfway, bring the arms together. Open all the way up and extend. Come back halfway, round out, pull those arms forward. Open up, extend. For 10. Use the quads, squeeze the booty. Big breaths here. For 4. Feel that difference in the spine. Last 2. Last 1. Open up to a T, hold. Bring the right arm down, let the left arm come up. Take a little stretch here. And then switch, bring that left palm down, take a little stretch here. Nice, guys. Sit the hips down to the heels. Want to take a little mermaid stretch. So your right shin is going to come down in front of you. Your left knee and shin will go along the front of your mat. So right shin is along the edge. Left shin is along the front of the mat. Right hand comes down. Reach that left arm up and over. If you want to come all the way down to your forearm, you can. Really just open up through that side and take that stretch. Nice, guys. And then let that other palm come down. Just take that opposite little stretch here. Good. And then we're just going to switch the legs. So I want you to bring right shin along the back line of the mat, left shin along this front line, and then take that opposite stretch. And then just take that little opposite. Big breath in and out here. And come back to center. Beautiful, guys. I want you to come to a cross-legged position. I'm just going to stay facing you guys. And then I want you to bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here just to finish out class. I want you to use these last 5 breaths as just a moment to check in with your body. Maybe you did something today that you haven't tried before. Maybe you felt more confident in an exercise than you ever have. Maybe you found something that felt more challenging than you had anticipated. All of these are signs of growth. They're signs of you being here, putting yourself first and trying. That is 90% of the battle, is trying, is doing, is giving it a shot. So you guys are here. We did this together. I am proud of you for being here. I love moving with you guys. This was such a nice way to start out the Sunday morning, to kind of end March and bring in a new month, bring in a new season. So just take these last few breaths to be grateful for your body, to take note of maybe something that you did that felt uncomfortable or challenging, or something that you conquered. And let that energy really sit with you and carry that into the rest of your day. Take on another challenge today. You've already taken on one. And look at that. You're already done. You accomplished it. So again, give yourself a little round of applause. Big thank you for coming to class this morning, and just enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I hope that you guys are living somewhere where it is beautiful outside. I'm kind of shocked that I just did that class, even though it was cold outside, but at the same time, I'm sweating. So clearly we were working hard today. Sorry for all the interruptions by my beautiful girl, Georgia, but she just loves to make an appearance. Georgia, come here. Want to come say bye? You want to come say bye? Come here. No, you're going to be stubborn now that I'm done? Okay. She's just laying across the pool like, yeah, bitch, like I'm going to move because you asked me. Oh, all right, guys. I hope that you guys had a good little class and you guys felt like you got to move a little bit this morning. I loved moving with you guys. It just felt like such a good little full body moment. I think I'm gonna do a mobility and stretching video next that I'll have maybe come out this coming week because I feel like it's really important now more than ever that we are all lengthening and stretching through our body. Weather's changing, allergies are coming up. Like we really need to get the body moving, get the blood flowing, all that good stuff. So I think I'll come out with that at some point this week for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And then if you want to start doing another live with me each week on Stitch Studio, I do Tuesday nights with my girls. So if you want to come join our little group, you can always do that. I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you need anything, have any questions for me, please reach out. We also have a WhatsApp group if you want to chat a little more on there or have questions for me. And I'll see you guys soon. Happy March, okay? Happy almost spring. I think technically the first day of spring already happened, but like I said, it's freezing here, so you'd never know here. But I hope that you guys are somewhere warm and enjoying the sun, and I'll see you guys soon.